Welcome back. Welcome back. Hello, Val. How are you? Good morning. I forgot to tell her I was going to bring her in right away this morning. So, welcome back to another Monday morning activations with Val and Mike. We're so glad you're here. Val, come on in. We're not hearing you. We're not hearing you. Good morning, Shiva. How are you this morning? We're having a little technical difficulty, which we tend to have often for some reason. Okay. It's all the electricity and all the energy that's creating crazy, crazy things. Good morning, Val. How are you?
Okay. Hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let's do this because we are in a high frequency activation moment. Good morning to all. Thank you for all that have chosen to be here on another Monday morning activation with Mike and Val. If you only knew what behind the scenes look like before we come live, guys. And it's all about connection and expansion. And all that we want to say is that we see you, we hear you, we are here for you. And we are thankful that you show up for yourself and others, because your growth in your life will and is the expansion of others. And so it is.
Right. And so, hey, a good morning to Faraz, who's been here, I think, almost every time. Thank you, Federico. Thank you, Shireen, Ali. Thank you guys for showing up this morning and being here. As always, our goal is to stay within 10 minutes, but I will tell you that I'm not sure we're going to be able to do 10 minutes this morning because Val showed up full. She showed up full with things that she wants to express and share about our two words today, expand and create. So you just get on, you write, you go with us, and wherever we go, we're going to go together. And I'm telling you, I know by the end of the time we get finished here that it's going to be a blessing for not only for us, but hopefully for you as well. All right, Valerie, I'm going to give it to you and you go, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Blessings to all on this day. Thank you for showing up. Our two words, as you all know, are expand and create, and they couldn't be chosen in the most profound and perfect way. These words are channeled before we come the next week, and then something magical happens where every single time our two words are taking into perspective and activation for us to channel through the highest form of love and knowledge and wisdom through us to you. And so when you think of these words and feel these words, ask yourself, what do I feel when I hear the word expand? Do I feel full freedom of expansion of soul, spirit, mind? Do I feel contracted? Perhaps that something was, I'm going to talk in past tense so I don't label you to give you that activation. Do you feel not wide enough, expand in an expansion of frequency that allows you to bring all that is for your life, and in doing so, creating all the highest blessings for you and for others. And so it is, my loves, that I just would, if you're in a position to close your eyes and just be in the present moment at this time and gently close your eyes, unlock your legs and your arms, and dedicate 5 minutes of this morning to you to activate in your spirit and your vibration, expansion and creation. Taking a deep breath, as deep as you can, and expand your lungs to the highest form of freedom and love. And do so 2 more times at your own pace. Letting go of any point of view that could activate or not anything that is channeled through. As you expand and create your new perspective every day, there are new opportunities to see with the eyes of the highest frequency of love. It gives you an opportunity to learn new things. And when you do and accept and evolve and know that your evolution and expansion is the creation of cellular memories that liberate and give all that one is needing for the simply form and point of view that you decided to show up. You showed up with no agenda, with a blank page today and every day, knowing that the highest form of creation is one to surrender in each moment, to be able to create with simply showing up by seeing your eyes through the eyes of heaven and just allowing your spirit to flow in every experience. And as you do so, opportunities, wisdoms, new traits, new forms of life, points of views will differentiate from one experience to another. In your soul, they are activating all that you are, all that you've been. And perhaps you had just lost or have not seen clearly your highest form of creation and expansion. Moments like this where you decide to show up, where you simply just sit in stillness to receive all that you are, is exactly what you were waiting for, to understand that the path of consciousness, of expansion and creation is within you in every breath, in every moment, in every eye that you cross a path with. And I want you to know that all the possibilities are a creation of your existence. Let go of any form of energy that was not allowing you to expand as wide as an eagle and fly to the highest highs, knowing that you are protected and that everything is clear from now on to be able to be the best version of yourself in every step you take, in every breath you take, in every inhale you take, in every experience you live, in all that you see and all that you create, in all that you expand and all that you elevate, and all that you accept that you are just a speck of dust of another soul in front of you. And so it is. If you're in a possibility to just activate these two words in your heart and feel the frequency of this activation of creation and expansion within you, within the others, within every living person, animal, plant in this lifetime or any lifetime, any forms, activate it now. And just simply take that deep breath and exhale all that you're letting go to feel the highest form of strength and connection that you've ever felt before, to be able to expand to unlimited places, to unlimited vibrations, to limitless forms of love, which you will understand the power of showing up to be able to be your own version of expansion and creation for you and for all. And so it is. I just want you to slowly come down to this moment and just simply say thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me to show up, for allowing these words to come through me to you, knowing that we are here for a divine reason, and the beautiful way of living is to be living also, not in the planning and going towards your goals, but also being present enough to create and expand to places that you hadn't even thought before in your life, areas that you perhaps never thought, that you didn't even like, that you didn't even like that group or that methodology or that new tribe or that form of living or thinking of XYZ. And that you tap into possibilities, because the unknown is really a shaker and moving of the highest form of expansion and creation. And so it is, I bring my soul brother, Mike Mintz, into the house. And when we lose our voice, it's because there's a beautiful activation going on.
Oh, I tell you what, I know we probably said this before, but I think it's important to remind them that Val and I do not share our thinking about the two words at all until we get here, until we're at this moment, because we don't want to let what each other is thinking affect what the other is thinking. And because she and I, we are on opposite sides of the same coin as far as, how we came to this place in life, I think it creates an amazing space where you can get into and feel the wholeness of an understanding of what it means to use words to move us to places. Let me take off right here, and then I'll bring my friend back here in just a minute. When she shared these two words to me, here's what I heard. I heard we have to expand to create. That's what I heard. I heard we have to expand to create. Our perspective is always going to be limited by our knowledge. Okay. And so if it's possible, or if we're going to create things, if we're going to create spaces for people, if we're going to create a life that's changing other people's lives, then we're going to have to expand who we are. We're going to have to learn and grow and change. Okay. And when I visit with many people about learning and growth and change, one of the things I get back a lot of times is I shouldn't have to change in order to accomplish what I want to accomplish. And I go, I'm not sure who shared that with you. I'm not sure who told that to you. But I know in my own life and in the people that I've become close with and talking to Val, that you will absolutely change. You will go through changes. You should be morphing all the time with new understanding from all the wisdom that there is for you to find in the world. Okay. I remember one of the first books I ever read when I decided to go on this journey of becoming a leader. One of the first books I read was John Maxwell's book, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. And the first law is called the law of the lid. Basically, the law of the lid says that if your leadership abilities are at a 3, your team will never be better than a 2. If in whatever position you're in as far as leadership, if your leadership abilities are currently at a 3 or a 4, your team, the people that you're leading, they will never grow past a 2 or a 3. And so you learn very quickly that there are things in leadership, there are things as a parent, there are things when you're about changing people's lives, there are things that you're going to have to learn and grow and change. Things like your speaking abilities, like the knowledge of leadership, what it means, what it looks like. There's so many thousands of books you can read on leadership. I had to learn how to meet and greet people. I had to learn how to influence people. I had to learn selling skills. I had to learn, believe it or not, I had to learn how to love and care about people. Okay. And so because all this knowledge so drastically changed who I am and has morphed me into somebody completely different. Every year now, when I go into that year, my goals and my dreams for that year are for me to get to the end of the year and look back at who I was at the beginning of the year. And it's hard for me to recognize myself because I've expanded who I am so that I can create new things. I hope you're expanding who you are. I hope you're growing in who that you're becoming. Okay. Because if you're not, then my friends, you're wasting some amazing talent that exists that just needs to be expanded. Welcome back. As always, I let Val. Hello, Dr. Newfie. How are you, my friend? She's going to be on my show, Val, on Wednesday. I have to introduce the two of you because you are kindred Oh my goodness, I don't want to have
Dr. Nupi, I'm waiting for you. Let's connect. Absolutely. I want you to stay online with me, Mike. Sometimes you go off to close.
Yes.
The energy
Okay.
is so high today that I want you to stay. I love that. I don't have my glasses that you know I lost, but I think it's Sam Su who's watching from Indonesia, and everyone here, Francisca and Dr. Nupi, let us know where you're watching. Give us feedback. We are only here to expand and create more possibilities of oneness and possibilities of the highest form of love to all, and we can only do it with you, with your feedback, with your integration. And I want you to know that it is just showing up to be able to integrate the expansion of creation of your life. And just to close up, I want to just summarize what has happened behind the scenes of the vibration and the connection and the expansion and creation that Mike and I have started a path when we knew nothing about each other but a simple inbox in LinkedIn. When I was terrified to have LinkedIn in my platform, I was like, this is too formal. I was form-based. I do things that might be outside of the box for LinkedIn, and all these barriers. How many barriers had you put in your life? Bars that were not allowing you to create and expand, and we just connected. The rest is history. We have been doing so many things together for us, for you. We are soon going to announce a big travel that we are doing together, and a dream that came down that is a surprise for all, which will bring something solid that you can have in your life, because all this knowledge and vibration, it is not for us to keep. It is us for just maybe just a tiny step before you, beside you, behind you. No expectation, but it's just holding a space that this stuff works, that showing up works, that you have all the possibilities to create the expansion and all that is now and waiting for you to tap into. So thank you, my loves, for being here. Allow us to be vessel of love and high vibration for more. Give us your feedback. We are here for you in any shape, form that we can be blessed to serve you. Mike, I want to say in public that I love you with all my heart, and that you have created an expansion and a frequency of contentment, joy, security, compassion, empathy in my soul in a form that I had not felt before. I don't even know you physically, but I know your heart, and you have expanded possibilities of creation beyond my wildest dreams. Thank you, my love.
Wow. Well, I'm humbled, and at the same time, I want everyone out there to know. Look, she was right when she said we came together and we were opposite sides of the universe. Okay, and I don't mean physically. I mean, she has kind of had to drag me her way a little bit, and I'm so very grateful that she has. We get to a place in our life where we believe, I'm here. This is it. This is who I'm supposed to be. This is working for me. I've carved out a little space. It's nice and comfortable. And now here I am. I'm being dragged out of that space into another space. I'm going, I think I like this. Because I love to learn and expand and grow and create. So yes, thank you. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. You guys have an amazing week. Oh my gosh. I think we're going to have to think about expanding this show because we're not hitting 10 minutes very often. But you guys are amazing. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
Blessings, love, and light. Expanding